Hey everybody, happy Monday. I hope you have the day off today and are able to hop on here live or watch it a little later if you're busy. Let me know when you're here and that you've watched this video. Today is Motivation Monday and I am your host, Jill Ortiz. So welcome if you're new to our group for women over 40, our empowered fitness community where you and I get to know each other and where I get to tell you about all the amazing things that I have going on to give you, to gift you, to help you get started in your journey. Hi, Corinne. So just say hi when you're here. And I wanted to talk. So every week on like Sunday or Monday morning or when I'm in the shower getting ready for this, I start to think about what am I going to say this week that's different than every other Motivation Monday chat that we've had before. Because you've told me that motivation is one of the big things that you struggle with in this journey, just getting started. And so I was thinking of a story today that I want to share with you, and I have 3 gifts for you today too, so stay with me, and you might have already received one of them, one of my gifts in your email this morning. Just a little while ago, I sent out an email for my Game Day Snacks cookbook, and I'll put a post in here a little later today if you didn't get it, or you can comment cookbook below and I can send you the link to make sure you get it. Otherwise, it could be in any of your spam emails or whatever, but it's got 14 awesome recipes, healthy recipes for really great game day snacks. Healthy appetizers that you can serve at your football parties, at Super Bowl, and so it's a fun little book and it's definitely worth the download. So if you didn't, go take a look in your email and grab that. Otherwise, let me know that you did not get the email. I'll make sure you get it. You can drop your email for me if you didn't get it too. So that's one gift, okay? What I was thinking today, what's motivating for me and for my clients is gifts, right? So we've got a couple more coming, and inclusion. It feels so good to be included on invitations, included in communities, and I'll talk a little bit about that. And the third thing, what was the third thing? Just inspirational stories from kind-hearted people that can be really inspiring and give you hope for yourself. And so I want to talk a little bit about this. When I was thinking of this topic, I was like, oh my gosh, you know what was really funny is there was at the very, very beginning of my fitness journey, a friend of mine was doing health coaching. Actually, he wasn't a friend. He was my ex-boyfriend from college. And I noticed him, and I had noticed a girl who was working in my office as well. At the same time, I kind of noticed the two of them were involved in a health and fitness company, and that they were coaching other people, and I really, really needed help. And so I leaned her way because I didn't want to go rely on my ex-boyfriend to help me. But, you know, I did see him post about this crock pot recipe group he was running, like a challenge with the crock pot, and I was like, ooh, I want to join that. So I reached out to him and I was like, hey, you know, I want to join your little challenge that you're doing. And he's like, well, you know, that's for my clients. And I was like, oh, okay. He's like, well, do you want to be my client? I was like, oh, I just joined this other coach, like she's gonna be my coach, but I really want to do your challenge. And he's like, ugh, okay, I'm just going to include you. And I was like, thank you, right? And because it feels good to be included. That's why I like to extend so many invitations to you, to help you feel included too. And you know, this happened to me the other day as well. I got an email from a woman who I golfed with once, and she asked if I would be a guest for their member guest special golf outing day. And I was like, oh my gosh, she remembered me. That's so nice. And after my golf lesson the other day, there were 2 women who I had never really spent time with other than at our golf lessons, and they asked if I wanted to go to lunch, and I was like, oh my god, like, yeah, like I had my lunch planned, but I was just so excited to be included and invited. And so that's how I would hope that you feel when I send you invitations as well to things coming up, is like, oh my gosh, she's like reaching out to me and knows who I am and cares. So anyways, my ex-boyfriend, even though I wasn't his client, he let me join his group. And so he puts me in his crockpot recipe group, and I was super overwhelmed, and I'm asking people questions. And what I found was that his clients were so kind and they were so nice. And I know that it comes from the fact that he's nice and he's kind and he set the tone in his group. But, they were all just so inviting, and a lot of them ended up sharing their stories of weight loss and just enjoying their journey and enjoying together. And so I was so inspired. I actually decided to also start health and fitness coaching. And, I ended up meeting them at an event, and I had kind of gotten to know their stories and who they were over the years a little bit, even though I was just in that one little crockpot group. I wasn't included in his other stuff, but I got to know them, and I met them once, and I did a workout with them, and I just felt like it was such a good feeling of being included. And so that was just something that I experienced. And and I also felt like my journey, I started thinking that the right workouts for me were like aerobics and yoga and things that seemed like little tightening and toning classes at the gym. And I really didn't know a whole lot. And it wasn't until I actually came across a woman on YouTube who inspired me to do heavy weightlifting. And she kind of seemed like me, like she was, kind of like not in her best shape, but then like 12 weeks later, she was on a bikini stage, or on a competition stage. And I was like, wow, she could do that. Maybe I could do that too. Which inspired me to do that. And I did that twice. I did bikini competitions, but it just always comes back to the fact that it's so inspiring to be around other people who are achieving things and sharing their stories. And so not only is it fun getting gifts, but that reminds me of my second gift for you. So if you haven't noticed, if you go to the guide section of our group here, I actually have my 3 best crockpot recipes. They're not his, they're mine. But I ended up running a crockpot challenge too, because I really thought it was fun and enjoyable. And so if you want to go grab my 3 best recipes, there is a 3-day crockpot or 3 recipe crockpot challenge in the guides. And so those are really good recipes too. You should grab them. And anyway, so there's gift 2. I have one more gift coming. And that gift is that tonight I'm going to be announcing one of my best challenges, something that everybody who's done it loves it. We've had so much amazing sharing and just inspiration come from this challenge. And you gotta wait, I'm gonna announce it later. But the thing with the challenge is that it's been that catalyst for almost all of my clients, especially my most successful clients, to begin their journey. And the same way that this tiny little weird crockpot group was my catalyst for my journey, and seeing this woman on YouTube was another catalyst, this can be a massive catalyst for you too. And so we have a 5-day challenge coming up in a couple weeks, in 2 weeks, and you'll have to stay tuned, and I want you to sign up. This is your invitation. You are included. And what's really exciting about that is I actually let my clients know just a little while ago that this challenge is coming, and most of them have done it before. And as clients of mine in my program, my Empowered Fitness Mastery Coaching program, they get in for free, right? The rest is a small nominal fee. It's going to be just $14, but for them, they get to be in there for free. And the value of me adding them to that group, number one, they were invested enough. I'll give them everything that I have and build. But the big thing is that I know they're going to be those people like my ex-boyfriend's clients were for me, who set the example, who do the sharing, who do the work, who know how awesome it is to do a Fun Live challenge with me and be participating. And they know the value of participating and sharing their experience along the way. And so they're going to be in there. And I want to just share some of the amazing wins that these same ladies have had this past week. Every week on Sundays, we share our wins, and I share mine too. And I want to share some of these wins with you. Alicia says, I completed all my workouts, prepped well, and I'm starting to feel stronger. My clothes are fitting better too. got lots of steps in, over 16,000 at Supercross yesterday, and headed to Sausalito for a night with the hubby equals lots more steps. On to week 3 of Fit and Fast. So this is just 2 weeks into her journey, and she's doing so well. Her clothes fitting better. I think she had mentioned a pair of jeans, and feeling stronger. And she's doing amazing with her preparation, whereas she just wasn't doing it before. Okay, we've got Valerie who says back into a normal workout routine for the first time in a couple of months. She's been dealing with a shoulder injury, but while I wasn't able to lift weights or continue my normal routine while she had her time off, I did manage to keep my weight in normal range, which was a major accomplishment. Normally when I can't work out, I get frustrated and eat too much junk, and that is definitely part of my program, because we're all going to get knocked down at some point with either injury or illness, or hopefully not. I've been healthy and strong for a really long time without anything, but you know, it never means we're knocked out of the game. We just shift. We got to really work on mindset at that point. Monica says, I completed my first week of Build and Burn and I'm excited for week 2. I met my water goal every day this week and made a point to get at least 7 hours a night of sleep. Amazing. These are the little things. I love how Monica is at the point in her journey where she's refining the little things, the positive mindset, pushing week after week, water, and rest. Oh, so important. We've got my newest client, Heather. She says, completed the first week of the nutrition cleanse, lost a few pounds over the week, completed all the workouts. I gave her 6 workouts in her first week. They're each 15 minutes. Really enjoying the organization and flow of this experience. So that's awesome to hear. Happy client in week 1 and down a few pounds. OC says, happy weekend. I'm so excited. I broke my weight barrier. I hit my macro goals almost every day this week. Protein too. That's a big one for her. She's been struggling to hit that protein. Completed No Pain, No Gain. She completed a 4-week program. She's in several already. Starting Step into Strength this week. That means she's doing her first one today. It's still a little bit. It's 9 o'clock over there in California. And she's off of school today. So it might be a later workout. Thank you, Jill, for everything you do for ladies like me. Amazing. Okay. What else? Let's keep sharing, right? This is exciting. Sarah says, this week after work, we had to help my parents after my stepdad had surgery, and instead of stopping at a restaurant, which is a quick and easy idea, I made my husband wait, and we ate our planned meal at home. Wow, amazing. Yes, it was past my eating window, but still proud. Also, I haven't had any alcohol in 20 days. My plan is to wait until our friend's trip, March 1st. Woo! Amazing, Sarah. All right. Jennifer says and I have a call with her in 5 minutes, so I gotta wrap it up soon. Jennifer says, I completed all my workouts before school each day. Now, she's a teacher, so that's tough. And stuck with my meal prep all week. Looking forward to this week and finishing up the last week of Fit and Fast. Thanks, Jill, for being such an inspiration. Excited for our talk. Woohoo! I'm excited too. And then we have Angie who says, I did some hard workouts this week and I feel like I excelled. Woo! Angie using that language about herself, that is big. I love that. Able to do a lot of things I didn't used to be able to do, like weighted burpees and push-ups and tricep push-ups. So proud of myself for how well I did in these workouts. I feel so strong and so confident. And I also got into some jeans I haven't been able to wear in a long time. That was where I heard the jeans comment. So these and more, I've had conversations with some of my amazing clients this week, and it's just, this is what pushes people along. It's the excitement of the journey, and you have this opportunity coming up. Again, I'll post it later today. Just an incredible opportunity to have my next invitation be the catalyst for you, for change, and for amazing things, and to be part of this group of women. Amazing. All right. Happy Monday, everybody. Enjoy if you have the day off. If you don't, it's okay. All right. Bye.